Welcome diecast fans, I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank Gary Gibbs.
And welcome to the explosive round 3 of NASCAR Carnage.
As expected, the series has produced a ton of action. We've got cars going off track, flipping over, doing all sorts of stuff, and we're expecting a lot more action, as well as some amazing driving.
That's right, last week world famous Bubba put on a heck of a show with some amazing overtakes. Let's see if anyone in this group can keep up with him.
And the biggest and possibly most controversial rule is that if you finish the race off track, that is your racing completely done. You don't get another shot. So there is plenty of chances for anyone right up until that last race is done.
Yeah, I know a couple of people have commented saying it's pretty unfair, but we actually eased the rules back from last year's competition where if you even finished on your roof, you were out of the race.
Well, look, to be fair, if you can't stay on the track, you probably don't deserve to drive a race car, so that's why you're out.
Now, if a car cuts through the infield and gets back on track, we're okay with that, just as long as they don't try cutting out the entire corner as has happened before. All right, let's get into some racing. So, starting us off in the front row, in the 41 Mannheim car, we've got Russell Tiger, and in the number 2 Trackstars car, we've got Kira Piz.
In the last 2 races, there's been a big accident in KM Corner right at the start, but it looks like they made it through okay.
And just as you say that, there's absolute carnage on the track, but there goes the number 8 Mopar car. That's Felix K, making the most of that accident and claiming maximum points.
Good grief, did we lose anyone off track? No, it looks like they're all still on track, but half the field's on their roof. What the heck were these guys doing?
Well, let's go back through the Jim's Rooms replay and have a look.
I want to know what happened to Summer Heat, so let's go back to KM Corner, where it all started. I thought everybody got through there pretty quick, and there's the 75 on the inside, and there he goes! Flipped over going out of the transition, and then as we got to the jump, the first 4 cars that went over the jump flipped onto their roof, everybody else trying to get through, and it was just absolute mayhem, but what a drive there from Felix K and the number 8 blue Mopar car. Just like Bubba last week, picked his line perfectly and takes the win.
And you see the orange number 44 there of Evil Eye Bry getting absolutely pounded and somehow gets back on their wheels.
Wow, what a crazy start. Only 3 drivers posting points and Felix K out with an early lead. And he's already got a massive 6-point lead over the nearest rival.
Okay, we go to race number 2. Kira moves to the inside lane and we've got Evil Eye Bry on the outside. The tight group as they head out of the start gate. Evil Eye Bry trying to get some space, but there goes Kira with a nice move through KM Corner. Evil Eye Bry getting up on the sidewall. Kira holding on for first place. Bry second, Tiger third, Dave Smith fourth, and Barbed Wire coming in 5th. Oh, and we've got a late cross there from the number 75 Summer Heat.
Felix blows his lead there. Oh, and we've got the number 18 Interstate car of Das Wolfen off the track. That's him done.
I didn't even see that car go off. Let's have a look at the replay.
There was just so much going on there. He had Evil Eye Bry going wide, and then that number 18 Interstate car just backs right off the track. What in the heck was Das Wolfen doing?
Yeah, I figured he'd actually been knocked off the course, not just driven off himself. Look at this, gets his rear end up. I guess maybe he put it into reverse too quickly and unfortunately got that timing all wrong. But what does that do to the scores? Oh, so we've got a new leader. Evil Eye Bry moves into the lead now. Felix K, because he posted no points, stays in second, but Kira Piz moves into second place as well.
2 races in and we've got a right Donnybrook on our hands.
So Felix on the outside, Evil Eye Bry on the inside. Felix will be looking to make up some points after that shocker last time. Evil Eye Bry out front, clean over the jump this time. Oh, but he goes over. There goes Kira around the outside. A nice drive there. Dave Smith chasing down hard. He'll come across the line for maximum points as well. Are they going to be joined by anyone else? No, it is an absolute train stuck up under the bridge.
An absolute blinder of a drive there from Kira. Kept a safe distance going into Kahuna Corner. Then as Evil Eye Bry goes over, she sees her opportunity, ducks to the inside, and look at that, cuts close to the wall and beautifully drives around. And Dave Smith also with a stunning drift there out of Kahuna Corner.
We're definitely seeing more drifting than I was expecting from these NASCARs, and that is really helping them out. It helped out Bubba Smith last time, and we've got another leader change. Kira Piz moves into the lead now.
Crikey, in the other 2 groups, one person got into the lead and basically stayed there, but this is changing every race.
So it's Felix's last chance for a start in the front row, and we've got Barbed Wire on the outside. Barbed Wire getting a bit of a lead on the pack here. They even up through KM Corner, but she puts the hammer down, gets out in front. Oh, we've got Carnage in behind again. Barbed Wire running down for a clean win, followed by Felix K. Both of those drivers picking up maximum points, and we've got another absolute train wreck in behind there.
These rookies are probably the most unruly group that we've had yet. There is so much carnage on the track, way more than I was expecting.
So what went so wrong there?
I think you'll find it with Summer Heat and Evil Eye Bry there causing the carnage. So the 3rd and 4th place drivers go over. Then Dave Smith got pummeled by the number 41 Mannheim car. And unfortunately, Kira got slammed in against the wall with nowhere to go. And you'll see it here on this angle. That Mannheim car getting underneath Dave Smith. And unfortunately, that just blocked Kira and she couldn't get around and Russell Tiger couldn't clear out either.
Kira still holds on to first place with a slight lead there. But there are 5 drivers all within striking distance with the 10 points up for grabs for first place, and with so much carnage on the track, this could change at the drop of a hat.
With so much excitement, I almost wet my pants, so I have to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
You just sit back and let us do all the work. That's right, bring your car into Jim's Rims, Tires and Body Shop and let one of our highly skilled paint technicians give your car the hand job it deserves. Jim's Rims, Tires and Body Shop. We guarantee you'll go home with a smile on your face.
If you're enjoying the action so far, remember to hit that like button and why not leave us a comment while you're here. But let's get into the second half of the action.
I'm really surprised we've still got 7 cars in the field, but we know that could change any second.
Summer Heat and Barbed Wire lead the pack out for race number 5. Barbed Wire leading the pack through KM corner. Summer Heat trying to close the gap there. Both the front drivers drifting. They're getting caught up. But here comes Kira around the outside. Kira moves through for a stunning win right from the back row to the front.
How in the heck does she do that? And what are these two doing? Why did they stop so close to the finish line? I suppose at least Felix made it over the finish line.
And Evil Eye Bry there, almost off track.
But let's go back through the Jim's Rooms replay. And up front, Barbed Wire and Summer Heat here putting on a great drift spectacular. And then Summer Heat just clips the back of Barb's car so she can't straighten up. And then keep your eye on the number 2 Art car at the back there. That's Kira Pearce, pulls out, slides right past the entire field and takes the win.
That was absolutely unreal. I mean, look at this, muscles her way past Felix and then just sneaks in for the win a fraction ahead of Barbed Wire. What a superb move there.
And with that, Kira jumps out to a nice lead, but Barbed Wire up on 25, not too far behind.
But Summer Heat and Evil Eye Bry at the back of the field on only 11 points. They've got a lot of work cut out for them.
Well, at least Summer gets another crack at the front row now, next to Dave Smith.
So Dave in the outside lane there, looks like he's going to come out with the lead. Oh, he gets up on the sidewall, manages to get across. Summer Heat goes over, the spinning around again. Oh, and there's a car on the track. Hold up. What was going on there?
Where the heck did Felix come from? He was behind everybody, and then we got Evil Eye Bry parked up on the bridge as well.
Okay, let's go back through the replay into KM corner.
So Felix and the number 8 Mopar car was in the inside lane. Oh, look at that. He got flipped over by Evil Eye Bry. And then what happened to Bry? How did he end up? Oh, he just flipped over going down the bridge. Then if we keep an eye out in the bottom of the screen, you'll see Felix there just dropping through the track.
And the rest of the drivers were so caught up with what was going on in front of them, they didn't notice that in behind them, someone was falling through the gap and going to block the track ahead of them.
Now, unfortunately, if the cars had been going a little bit faster, they might have gone a little bit wider. Now, Barbed Wire technically crossed the line first, but unfortunately, because there was an obstacle that was not part of the race on the track, the officials have decided that this will be the final order.
And we've also given them maximum points because technically they could have crossed the line if that car wasn't blocking the track.
I'm sure it's a controversial decision, but it's our race, so we can do what we want. But, you know, let us know in the comments if you agree or not.
Now, even though Felix technically went off track, he did finish on track, so he stays in the race, surprisingly.
Yeah, the way he bounced around, he could have easily gone off track and that would have been him done.
Dave Smith getting a bit loose there through KM corner. Oh, we got Barbed Wire going over. Summer Heat rolling down to take the win, only just. And then Dave Smith crossing in behind, and then we've got the 41 of Russell Tiger and the number 2 car of Kira Pearce.
Did they all manage to stay on track? Oh, it looks like those two did. And Evil Eye Bry did as well.
Now, I just want to have a look at that finish line because I don't think anybody saw this. Watch where he backs in. That's Marcus Firegon and Impalinator 2, and Marcus goes flying.
Good grief, I didn't even notice that the first time round. Summer Heat there backing in, and poor old Marcus Firegon leaping out of the way. Luckily, he's so agile.
With that win, Summer Heat finally puts on some points, but Kira Pearce out in front, still holding on. And then we've got Dave Smith and Barbed Wire actually closing in.
And no matter what, Evil Eye Bry is going to be one of the bottom 4 because there's no way, even if he wins and everybody else doesn't finish, that'll even get out of the bottom 4.
So here we go, final race. We've got Dave Smith and Russell Tiger in the front row. Tiger trying to get out in front here. Holds on to the lead, but he goes over. Dave Smith with a nice jump there, drifts through Kahuna corner, races. Whoa, hang on, we've got another car on the track. This time it doesn't stop the traffic, but what the heck?
It looked like Evil Eye Bry was trying to set up all the other drivers. We just talked about the fact that they didn't have enough points to finish, and it looked like they were trying to stop everyone else.
Check out the air that Russell Tiger and even Kira Piz get there, but look at the orange car up there. It looks like he ran into the back of Kira Piz's car.
Took quite a tumble there, and the cars came around the corner, slammed into him. But unlike when Felix did it, they all managed to finish.
Wow, that is quite a spectacular drop there. He actually almost made it onto his wheels, but it was barbed wire that hit him and got him across the finish line, but it will not count for anything because you have to at least try and get around the track. You just can't cut out half of it.
A huge congratulations to Kira Piz there. Battled hard early on, had some bad luck, but then once she got into the lead, she never looked back.
Yeah, she definitely showed off some amazing driving skills there, and we're really looking forward to seeing how she goes in the semi-finals.
So there's only one more group to go before we find out who will be driving up against these 4 winners in the other semi-final.
All right, if you've enjoyed the action, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's enough from us tonight, though. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We look forward to seeing you next time.
Mate, I'm expecting a lot of comments about that controversial scoring.
Well, as long as they comment, I don't really mind.